Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Asdivine Kamura on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, what was I doing? Let's see, handing over a thief. While we managed to nab the ringleader, the other thieves escaped. For now, let's turn to Shinomi. No, sorry. Shinomi Village. Okay, yeah. Where are we going to hand him off to? I wonder if I should wait here until supper time. Oh no, I still have things to do. Oh, that's right. We're getting to know our cast members better. Ah, Shiki, what wonderful timing you have. What's the matter? I tried making a new dish using monster parts. Although I tried some treant arms, something seems to be missing. What do you think I should add? Try adding a few bonita clams? That's what I would do anyway. I hear you can get some flavorful broth out of them. That's the worst thing I could do. If I used those, it would completely ruin my monster dish. It is monster cooking, you know. I can't use any other ingredients except them. If you don't have any good ideas, you should just say so. Fair enough. I'll be sure to remember that next time. Please be sure you do. Wow, you're a bitch. Ah, man. It was just a suggestion. Oh, what's the big deal? Let's load. Okay, here we go. Try throw in a few of their roots. Limbs from top and bottom should be balance things out. That's a great idea. How come I never thought of it before? With those added into the mix, my monster dish should be even more tasty now. It turns out I was right to ask you, Shiki. Thank you. Yeah. It's like a damn faucet. I heard you people beat up the bad men. Not only are you amazing, you're awesome too. My cock is huge too. You know, I'm just saying, as an added bonus. Where's the kid? Wouldn't I also talk to that? Oh, that's right, it's a two-part village. I keep forgetting about that. What are you making, Koyuki? A hair ornament out of flowers. My mother taught me how to make them. Interesting. This is the first time I've seen one such as that. It sure has an elaborate design to it, doesn't it? I would like to learn how to make one from you. That is, if you wouldn't mind teaching me. Teach Shiki? You learned how to make them from your mother, right? Then you can teach me how. I'll try. What do you think of this? You're terrible at making things. That's being brutally honest. You need a lot more practice, so... I agree, we should try this again sometime. That's right, save scumming my trust. Is that everyone? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the imposter I see. I'm in the middle of my training, so don't interrupt me. Otherwise, you'll pay for it. Think I should stay out of her way? I should be fine standing here. Well, what happens if I step closer? Maybe I should stay out of her way. I'll respect her wishes. What? You're scared of me? How pathetic. Yeah, see, don't do what somebody says, apparently, or asks. I'm going to make a bouquet next. Okay. Good. My forget that character's supposed to be a girl. What happens if I step closer? What are you trying to pull? Do you want to get cut down? Not exactly. I merely thought it would be beneficial to train. You too? That's a good attitude to have. I do prefer those who don't feel content with their present situation and always strive for greater heights. Still, I want to conduct my training alone. If you want to spar with me, come back at night. Having said that, it doesn't mean I won't rough you up. Alright, then I look forward to your instructions. What a weirdo, especially for somebody who's on my hit list. Okay, that should be everyone. Waiting never hurt. Okay, for now, I get what you're trying to say. As for myself, I come from a long line of warriors. One day, somebody calling themselves a deity suddenly showed up and took my grandfather's life. Even now, my grandmother carries deep sorrow due to his death. My father, on the other hand, is unable to leave home given he's taking care of her. That's why I came in his stead, in order to exact revenge on the one who murdered my grandfather. Whether he and this imposter know each other, I can't say, but after his death, we found our family's secret treasure has been stolen when we checked the vault. While my father didn't know all the details surrounding it, supposedly it was something that possessed great power. I'm of the opinion myself it was a Mystic Orb. That's why, to lure this imposter out of hiding, I began searching for Mystic Orbs. That's when I encountered you. So, that's the reason you attacked me, huh? However, I wasn't the one who murdered your grandfather. That being the case, it won't do anything for you to avenge his death by killing me. Moreover, even if this secret treasure were a Mystic Orb, it would make Zaddes as the culprit all the more likely. That's because he's been using you humans to gather divine powers. Or, in other words, these Mystic Orbs for him by creating a myth he'll grant your wishes. I might give a care if I actually believed your wild story. You don't believe me? Isn't it obvious? But I'll keep it in mind as one possibility. Please do. I do have one suggestion, though. Allow me to join you in your travels. The more I think about it, having met my enemy, I'd be unwise to let you go. If I'm with you, I can attack you at any time of my own choosing. What? Then we'll never be able to relax. Not everything is unfavorable for you. If you allow me to join you, I'll give you the Mystic Orb in my possession. Are you sure about that? I'm with my enemy. It's the same as having it. But supposing you aren't my enemy, then the real imposter should be lured to where they're being gathered. That makes sense. Then we have a deal. Take this. Are you really sure about this? You don't know when you could be attacked, Shiki. I made my decision to leave on a journey to protect the humans, creatures, and everything living in this world. I'm not going to fail before I accomplish that. What's more, it seems it'll be good training for me. If you say so, then I won't hold back. I would appreciate that. What a strange man you turned out to be. If you're fine with this arrangement, then I don't mind either, Shiki. But for you, Ayami, you're still a child, and yet you seem to have Seems you have had a hard time. A child? I'm not a child. I'm 17 years old. What? You are? I'm sorry. Being so small and all, I totally took you for a 14-year-old. Who said I was small enough to fit through the eye of a needle? I never said anything of the like. No, right. I'll give you the snacks I made earlier, so please forgive me. I think they're some of the best I've ever made. Well, then I'll forgive you for what you just said. Whew, good thing. Aren't you going to stop her, Shiki? It may be they have the same likes. Somehow I doubt it. Don't think it's going to go your way next time. Chomp. It looks like Ayami couldn't handle them either. How sad. They're gone. Mother, father. The next morning. I see. So what I ate was a monster, huh? You look pale. Are you sure you're all right? If you knew I was about to eat monster body parts, you should have stopped me. On second thought, you looked better than I thought. There you are. You're the ones who were asking around yesterday if any strange phenomenon had been going on, right? That's correct. Do you know something? About that, it seemed that there's been a spate of disappearances around Akatsuki town recently. Did you say disappearances? Some people are saying a deity's behind them. If you're unsettled about it, why not go ask about it yourself? He means people suddenly vanishing without warning, right? I just can't imagine why a deity would be taking people away like this. I have never taken a human away. I wouldn't put it past some harbinger getting carried away and doing it, but it's difficult to imagine it would be a frequent occurrence. Though with the world having been altered to this degree, harbingers being affected negatively, that they have begun to taking children is a possibility I unfortunately can't deny. Speaking of Akatsuki town, it's the wealthiest place in the world. Information about Mystic Orbs should be a given, but we might also find some clues regarding Koyuki's parents. I want to go there, Shiki. I imagine I would too if I were in your shoes. Let's head there now. Was there a young man like that in the village earlier? What's wrong, Ayami? It's nothing. We'll find Akatsuki town north across the bridge that lies to the northwest of Shinanomi village. Knowing where we're going, let's head out. Oh, is the cat from Asdivine. You're him, aren't you? The spirit deity of this Asdivine. With you being so weak, it took more than a little trouble to find you. You know who I am? What are you talking about? Of course I do. This is wonderful. There's someone who knows who I am. Meowsers, what are you doing? I had nearly accepted the fact that there was nothing I could do about it. However, to be recognized by someone now, I can't tell you how happy I am. That form and the divine powers I sense coming from you. You must be the cat harbinger, right? Your fur is exquisite. It is, isn't it? That's about right there. Here? Meowie meowsers. Don't hog them all to yourself. I want to scratch them too. Oh, me three. You can leave me for last. Meowsers, that's more than enough from you two. Oh, I swear, I'm not getting anywhere with this conversation. And so you know, I'm not the cat harbinger. Call me Felix. Felix, If that's what you desire, I'll respect your wishes. Now, what business do you have with me? The truth is, I've been thinking about traveling around this world, but before I do, I've come to get your permission. You don't need my permission. You're free to travel as you like. In that case, I'll be on my merry way. Should we meet again, feel free to give me a shout. If I'm in the mood, I'll let you scratch my back again. Aw, he's gone. That was quite the strange harbinger. Who knew there were those like that? Depending on the harbinger, each has a different personality. Come to think of it, like humans, where they are continuously born, making it impossible for me to keep track of them all. Now we should be going ourselves. It's nice they did have a connection to the first Asdivine, and second, I guess. I see. Excellent work with your report. Continue your mission, Luke. Understood. I shall do as you instructed, Master. It would appear you have begun to regain your powers a little at a time, Shiki. When you appear before me again, I wonder to what degree they will have improved. Evo, Addy, it's about time I sent you to do the following things for me. First, you just leave everything to us, Zaddes. Follow me and let's head out, Addy. You are the light deity, Claris Lumiere, who serves directly under Shaddai, are you not? People call me Felix now. I've gotten used to it like I have being in this form. I got the lowdown from Shaddai, so I thought I'd stop in and have a look around. I take it that won't be a problem. As long as you stay out of my way, you may do as you like. However, I cannot imagine you will find anything of value here. We'll see. In any case, I have your permission now, so I'll enjoy myself while I'm here. Now I'll try this. It's nice that there's a link to Asdivine Hearts. Otherwise, you know, there's really nothing. Since the worlds are so disconnected, you know, the art style is so different than any other game. This way, okay. subtle camera move too. That's kind of nice. It's not just pure static. Wow, this town is huge. I remember the scenery. Wasn't this place called Akatsuki Town? So, you've come here before then? Yes, on occasion. When humans would offer prayers to me, I used to visit them directly, but it doesn't mean I know the town itself that well. That makes sense. I have my doubts you understand what he's saying. Since Shiki is a bit of a mysterious person, I decided I would just accept the fact that he talks about stuff I don't understand. Well, at least you're honest about it. There are various facilities here in town. Among them, the two major ones are the Guild and the Battle Arena. Guild? Battle Arena? Neither existed before Zaddes altered this world. What do they do in them? The Guild is a place that mainly exchanges information. They also meet with clients, convey requests to warriors and orb hunters, and act as mediators until issues are resolved. For orb hunters, it's not only a place to get information on strange phenomenon, potentially connected to Mystic Orbs, but also a base for earning money for travel expenses. The Battle Arena is a place you pay a fee to fight monsters they've captured. There, you can earn their specialty currency called Maid Coins and trade them for various items. From your description, they don't seem to be directly involved with Zaddes. As in the Spirit Deity? For starters, there's no reason in and itself we should be connected to him. That being as it is, I'm pretty sure the only place we're able to have our wishes granted is the Divine Isle. I think I have a better understanding now. Let's first visit the guild and ask about Koiki's parents, as well as the rumors surrounding these disappearances. You can see little marks on these pillars, right? Each is a memory etched into them. There you are, my fine customers. It's 80 gold to stay. I don't need to quite do that yet. I hear one of the students at the school disappeared this time. When you dry tatami mats, make sure not to do it under direct sunlight. Oh, okay. Helpful advice. Thanks, Egon. Why did the Spirit Deity take all these people away? Did the Spirit Deity take away our friend? I wonder if that boy who went missing is going to be okay. I wonder why he went to the pond, especially when our teacher told us not to. Our friend went missing. Oh, you don't say. Kind of gathered that. Be sure not to be rough when using a brush, okay? Okay. Random but sound advice, I guess. Weapons. Dirty card, yeah. How dirty is the card exactly? Holy crap, I'm broke. Oh, I guess I need to do more fighting. Let's see. Maybe I should put these products here for better. I mean, welcome. Okay. I clearly need to earn more money. I guess that's why the game was telling me earlier that money is worth more than even in other games. The benefits of Doshin Pond are real. I went there myself as a young girl. Light charm, what is that? Enables light magic to be earned to level 99. Level shadow magic. Oh, I should probably... I'm a shadow deity, so I should probably wear that, huh? Achoo! Okay. Can I go in the well? No? Hotaru? Is that you, Shiki? It's been a while, hasn't it? Have you been eating your vegetables, Koyuki? If you're here, then does it mean you're an orb hunter too? No, I'm the one who runs the guild. Did I forget to mention that? This is the first I've heard of it. Then this must be a surprise. I bet you're here seeking information, aren't you? I'd like to hear about it. Hold on. I'd heard rumors before, but the guild chief really does wear strange clothes, doesn't he? Very. You think his clothes are strange as well? Are you asking me? Well, I do feel inclined to agree. Ultra's clothing never existed in this world originally. I had thought I was the only one who noticed it, but... Have they started noticing these abnormalities as I have begun to regain my powers? If that's the case, I suppose I should be glad. How so exactly? If I had to say so, I might suggest them being rather off the wall. With the guild chief being such a strong man, I can't help but feel it odd seeing him in them. Off the wall? The guild chief has always been a fanatic when it comes to technology and bizarre fashion trends. I suspect he partly wears clothes like that to command people's attention. So that's his reasoning. What an interesting leader. I thought they noticed the abnormalities in this world. Shiki? What are you so restless about? You're so odd. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We can talk in my quarters. Disappearances, huh? They've definitely started becoming a problem. Do you know of any pond nearby where the Harbinger who oversees study lives? You mean Doshin Pond to the west, right? That's it. For centuries, it's been a place travelers have visited seeking the Harbinger's benefit, but in recent days, we've had incidents with those going there not returning. Then that's the cause of the disappearances? That it is. Several people in town have also gone missing. Just 2 days ago, I received a report one of the children who attends the local school went there and never returned. It sounds like there's a possibility a Mystic Orb may have been involved. I appreciate the information. We'll look into it. Alright, for the information I've given you, I'd like you to handle one thing for me. What's that? Before I get to it, come here, Harbinger. The Gust Harbinger, huh? You can see him. Good, then that simplifies matters. While the guild also receives requests for mediation services, the majority of those we see are for monster exterminations. Due to their large numbers, those using the guild have begun their daily requests through the Wind Harbingers. We call these extra quests, now for a simple rundown of how they work. Extra quests are monster extermination based. Details about each can be viewed by selecting the Extra Quest tab on the quest screen. Extra quests are updated every day, and monsters for randomly selected areas and numbers to deal with make up these. Daily updates are not according to in-game time, but rather real-world time. Extra quest rewards information is also shared between save files. Then again, they aren't mandatory, so whether you do them or not is up to you to decide. We'll keep that in mind and cooperate to the extent we can. Regarding Koyuki's parents, I'll have the guild look into that from our side. Sorry I can't give you more immediate answers about them at the moment. Thank you. Wind Harbingers are connected by the wind and always know how extra quests are moving along. In short, you can't give a false report to the guild and get away with it. I came to ask for some help with weeding, but it doesn't look like any of you will help me with that right now. Open to the guild, we accept requests for orb hunters here. I thought I could get a hefty reward if I found those who disappeared, so I got involved in the search. Unfortunately, I didn't find anyone. I had a famous psychic tell me my fortune, but it seems she wasn't able to tell me where the people who went missing were. Nothing, huh? Well, there's an extra little room here. Where's the wall break? Ah, here it is. Shall we hurry and make for Doshin Pond? No, I want a little more information on the child who's gone missing. If I remember right, Hotoru said it was one of the school children, right? Then shall we look for their teacher? If you're looking for her, you can find her at the battle arena. Who's there? Wow, you surprised me. My apologies for startling you like that. It seems she's running about trying to locate that student who went missing. Was my information helpful? Yes, very much so. We appreciate it. I'm glad I could be of service. Hey, imposter. Is that woman an acquaintance of yours? No, this is the first time we've met. Who are you exactly? Silly me for not introducing myself. I'm Shirinu, shinobi by trade, and your future wife. Wife? Are you sure about that? I absolutely am. Shiki, I have been following your movements ever since I laid eyes on you back at Yamabuki Sanctuary. So, the one I felt watching us was you, was it? I have been completely swooned by your charm. Please allow me to assist you in a closer, more personal way. I'm sure you'll find me to be of great help to you. Does that mean you want to come with us? Now you're catching on. In that case, we will be glad for any assistance you can provide. Those are the words I've been dying to hear from you. What? Are you really sure about this? My thoughts exactly. Are you out of your mind? I'm certain she would be a benefit to us all. Shiki. Please speak up and say something, Koyuki. This woman has a mystic orb. That's not what she meant. Is that true, Shirinu? It is, and of course I would be glad to give it to you. I'll give you something. Oh, my goodness. Are you sure about this? I have nothing to give you in return. While it's true I was enamored by the beauty of this mystic orb enough to obtain it, I have no problem letting go of it to be closer to you, who has much more charm than it does. Then I'll gratefully accept this. To be deserving of such words from you overwhelms my soul. Maybe I should try using these powers I've regained. Oh, I can use shadow magic now. Okay, well. Your charm only continues to grow, Shiki. Really? Shiki, what's the matter? Although Koyuki isn't your daughter, I have my reservations about you fawning over this woman in front of a child at this age. You rarely run into a woman as suspicious as this one, or are you trying to say because she's tall, you're going to welcome her with open arms into our party? Ayami, I can see you're obsessed about your height, aren't you? Who said I'm stuck being a shrimp forever? No one went as far as to say that. Anyway, Shiki, the battle arena is this way. Are you okay with him running off with her like that, Koyuki? She's probably okay. What should we do, then? No matter how you look at it, we're the ones joining Shiki. Therefore, the one who's got the right to decide is him. Without a credible reason, we can't deny her coming along. I guess you're right. And who knows? This Shirinu may be a nice person after all. Not only that, Shiki is mine. Anybody who tries to stop me for exacting my revenge on him is going to be cut down. I see you haven't given up on that, have you? Of course not. That's the whole reason I'm going along. Wait for me. Ooh, boy, a lot happening there. Oh my, welcome to the battle arena. You are? The one who manages this establishment. Please call me Madam Curie. It's nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Shiki. Might I ask if you are familiar with this place? If there is anything you do not understand, my younger sister over there will be happy to explain. Yep, that's my job. I'll be happy to fill you in on everything and even help you resolve your problems. But first, would you like to step into the arena and fight, or would you rather try a 30-minute course in pain tolerance? We're here looking for a school teacher. Do you know where we might find her? Oh dear, did you completely ignore me? How sad. In fact, I'm so sad I could take it out on my sister. What? But instead, I will try to collect my emotions. The one you are searching for is over there. While villages and forests have geographical names, regions are called after the name of the settlement in the area that has flourished the most. Hence, this is also called the Akatsuki region. I guess that makes sense. Ah, please excuse me. I have a bad habit of mentioning things to strangers that don't concern them. Did you have some business with me this afternoon? We heard one of your students went missing. We have plans to go searching for them. So if you could, we would like you to give us some description of them. Ah, so that's why you're here. The one who disappeared was a six-year-old boy. He's both a serious and good kid, but he struggles with math. It would seem he has been worried about it for some time now. Then there had already been rumors floating about disappearances at the time, so I also warned my students not to go to Doshin Pond, but are you sure that's where he went? Yes, some of the residents saw him heading in that direction. It was told they even tried to stop him, but fog suddenly set in and they lost sight of him. We appreciate you telling us what you know. I promise you will find him. Thank you for your willingness to help. I'd love to go with you myself, but I can't leave the rest of my students alone in the classroom, so while I apologize, I must return to school. I'm preparing for all of your safe returns. 6 is the same age as Koiki. That makes me worried. Myself as well. We should hurry and find him. Oh dear, does that mean you will not be participating at the battle arena? We'll return later when we have some time. However, if you don't mind my asking, how many people attend these events? I have a full house every day, of course, and with the fee, well, let me just say my pockets are extremely lined. The battle arena is really that popular? It sounds like a daily pastime for humans. Knowing they're so active in their lives makes me happy. However, the guild and now the battle arena, I do have somewhat mixed feelings seeing humans happy about things that never existed when I was known as the Spirit Deity. The Spirit Deity? Yes, Shiki. I had been thinking this for a while now, but it might be best you don't mention you're a deity in front of others. Why not? Spirit Deity? Shiranu, what I was trying to say is, how wonderful. Do you think so? Only Shiranu views things that way. You may recognize yourself as the Spirit Deity, but for us and the others, it's Zaddes who's it. Someone may think you're suspicious acting like a deity, and in an effort to protect young Koiki, they could take her away from you. Sakura's right. You're overly suspicious. It seems you all think so, don't you? In that case, I'll be careful from now on. Please be. Now let's go. Doshin Pond is west of Akatsuki Town. There's no limit to how many times you can fight here at the battle arena, so come as often as you like. You there, you're looking like you're wondering what kind of place the battle arena is. It's my job to explain, so give me both your questions and your ears. What is a battle arena exactly? The battle arena is a place where people can sweat it out fighting monsters we have managed to catch. Prizes are awarded depending on their difficulty. Courses include bronze, silver, and gold cups with 3 ranks each, bronze being the easiest and the starting point for anybody new to the area, or the arena. There are 3 difficulties which include easy, normal, and hard, enemies becoming increasingly stronger for each. Normal and above have special rules you have to adhere to, so be sure to be aware of that. Each course consists of 3 consecutive battles with no breaks in between. If you clear all 3 rounds, you'll be awarded with maid coins. If you clear all 9 courses, you'll be granted permission to participate in a secret course, but to find out what that is, you'll have to earn your way into it. Each course has a recommended level, which is the basic level you should be able to win at. If you're not confident in your skills, you might gain a few levels. And that's it. Do you have any other questions? What's the exchange for? Where's that cheat sheet of mine? Oh, here it is. Maid coins earned fighting in the battle arena can be traded there for convenient items. Now, Now sweat some blood, water, oil, or whatever suits your fancy, eat, earn a ton of maid coins, and enjoy every minute of it. And that's it. Do you have any other questions? Nope. Well, if you don't want to know anything else, okay. Come see me if that changes. This is the exchange. Okay. I don't need to worry about that. Let's see. Extra request. At the good town vicinity, can I get you to exterminate 15 monsters in this region? Doesn't matter which kind. Get it done. Bay Lodge facility. Oh, okay. Kill 15 monsters basically everywhere. Alright. No, uh-oh. Extra quest. You there, I saw you coming out of the guild, so is it safe to assume you're orb hunters? Yes, that's right. In that case, can I get you to exterminate 3 of the thieves we have roaming the area near town? Every one of the other orb hunters said my request was not worth their time. You mean the ones said to be mercenaries around here? The one who makes basic policy decisions for our party is you, Shiki. Decide what we're going to do, and I'll follow. Leave dealing them to us. I think we can handle them without much trouble. I do not know how I can thank you enough. Now, please get rid of them. It was 3 thieves he wanted us to exterminate, right? Then let's go deal with them now. I'm with you there. Okay, anybody else has any quests? Spheres. Forgotten key. It appears to be necessary key to open doors to the Forgotten Tower. Clearing it and additional story elements nets the party a Madame Magatama treasure key. Oh. I don't have enough of that apparently. Yeah, I want those treasury keys. Okay, let's go hunt for those thieves. Oh, you have 5 people. That's awesome. It's usually only 4. I wonder if there's even room for more. Oh, well, I guess technically it's only 4 since the kid doesn't count. Menaces of the Akatsuki region cleared. A reward is ready to be taken in the menu. Boy, the encounter rate is not high in this game. Variant monsters, deviant monster, mutant monster, normal monster, boasting much higher parameters than normal ones. These monsters are strong and incredibly dangerous. Defeating them will net the party increase experience, gold, etc. Okay, that should be enough for the quest, too. Oh, really? That wasn't 3? God, I could have sworn I killed like a bunch of them. Oh, you actually do it from here. You don't go back to the client? Oh, that's way too convenient. I knew it was right. I was right asking you to do the job. If I've earned anything like this again, I'll be sure to look you up. Yeah, God, I've been asking for that for a long time. I had to go back to the quest giver. That's awesome. They finally did it. At least for this game. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Asdivine Kamura on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.